Hey everybody, and welcome back to a rainy edition of my Let's Race Super Mario Kart. I say rainy because it is pouring down rain outside. In the last video, you heard me talk about the thunder. Well, now the rain is coming, and it's coming hard. So maybe I can get finished with this before the power goes out. Usually don't have trouble with power going out, but better safe than sorry. Let's go somebody else. I did Luigi and Yoshi. Let's try the other cast. Let's go Rosalina. Man, my voice just beat. This is the Star Cup. We're on the last Grand Prix before the 100cc. And it's a Koopa Beach. Hey, this is something we haven't seen either. Koopa Beach. Still can't get that boost. Get out of the way. All of you must get out of the way. I haven't talked about this before either. The racers, the way they line up is always different, and it's always said like the first one is the your racer's rival, and you can actually change whoever the lineup if you're able to knock them out before they cross the finish line. So it's kind of funny, your rival will change from, in this case, from Bowser to Toad to Mario if you're able to knock out Toad and Bowser. And that's always, whenever I was playing, when I first played this, I always tried to get the first racer after me to be different every time. But from now, I'm just trying to race through it and get to the next thing and beat the game. So, totally missed those item blocks, can't you? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. No, stay away, Luigi. I hear you, stay away. This is another track that I wish they would bring to Mario Kart 8, but I don't even know if they'll do track DLC. It'd be really, really nice, because as much as I love the tracks in Mario Kart 8, they do get a little stale after a while. I think Mario Kart 8 also has the most, like, in past Mario Kart games, it's always the retro tracks that I like more than the new tracks. This is probably the first time where it's actually balanced for new and old. I just wish there was more. Please give me more. I guess it's kind of a good thing that they haven't said, here's more new track DLC, because it's, a lot of people always complain about, oh, they should have just added this to the game. Why didn't they just add it to the game to begin with instead of charging for DLC? Of course, the game's been out since May, so it's been, what, 3 months now since it's been out? So, if they're working on DLC, if they are, they've spent a while working on it, so it's not like it was, we should add this to the game. Nope, let's take it out and charge them as DLC, you know? That's how it's been with a lot of the DLC so far with a lot of Nintendo games, was it wasn't like, we had this that we could have added to the final product, but nope, we're going to charge you for DLC. Like, none of that has, it seemed, I mean, I like to think that that's not how Nintendo works with DLC, but they have done a lot of DLC in the past, like the new Super Luigi, the DLC for New Super Mario Bros. 2 on the 3DS, the DLC for Pikmin 3, the DLC for Mario Golf. So they know what they're doing with DLC. It's not like it's something brand new to them. They're still trying to figure it out. But I don't know, I guess that's just me. Oh, get out of the way. Anyway, maybe they'll add to DLC to Super Mario Kart. Okay. This is a nice little victory theme. really hope that you can hear those small rumbles of thunder in the background. Still raining though. Vanilla Lake. Still can... One of these days I will get that boost. Yeah, I'm an asshole. And it didn't even... This is a very slippery track, believe it. Go. So, yep, I'm not talking much. I don't know why. Maybe it's the rain. Maybe it's just kind of clouding my thoughts. I think I mentioned in the last video about how I missed a lot of things that I forgot to mention about Smash Brothers. Mainly because if I don't write something down, I'll forget about it. So I have a bad habit of forgetting things, and I'll remember them at the worst time possible, like right before I go to bed or something. I think about something like, oh, I need to say this in a video, or I need to tell somebody this, and then go to sleep, wake up, and then totally forget about it. One day I'll get good at it. I wonder how long it'll be before we see the next generation of systems. Okay, I know I don't want to say, oh, we need new systems now, but I guess the first system that might see the next step up would be the 3DS. It's been 2 years. 3DS came out? I think so. So it stands to reason that it would be the first one to see the next version of it to come out. But I don't think it would be anytime soon. Maybe... I would say the 3DS has got another 5 years to go before we'll see even the mention of the next DS. And even if it is a DS, I don't know where you would go from now on 3DS. Maybe HD visuals. Like, that would be the only thing I could think of that would make the DS any better. Because in my mind, the way I see it, the Nintendo handhelds, the Game Boy and the Color Game Boy is like the NES. And I hope people will follow me when I say this. The Game Boy, Color Game Boy is like the NES. The Game Boy... I want to say like the Game Boy Advance would probably be the SNES. The DS would probably be the 64. And the 3DS is like the GameCube. I hope that makes sense for anybody that's seen this. Well, crap. I need to stop talking and focus. I'm still in first though. Back to what I was saying. The DS is like the N64, 3DS is like the GameCube, and I wouldn't say the next one would be like the Wii, because the Wii wasn't that much powerful than the GameCube, maybe a little bit, but it's not a huge step up. I don't know. Maybe, like I said, maybe the next one will be focused on HD visuals, maybe it'll still be at the DS. Probably wouldn't implement. I don't think it would implement 3D visuals or 3D effect. But you don't know. Get choked up. I wonder if they would still call it like the DS. DS. What? 4DS. But anyway, we still got, I would say, at least 5 years before the next whatever is mentioned. We are a very long way from the next home consoles. So I don't even want to think about what they'll do now that I think we've pretty much reached the tip of what is possible for video game consoles. Like, now that we've reached HD visuals, 1080p, what else? Like, where do you go from there? You can't get much more than 1080p because, believe it or not, the human eye can only see so much. So pack in more colors and more frames per second, I guess. I don't know. But really and truly, we pretty much hit the tip of what is possible. Well, they still had forward momentum. Get that. Yeah. I actually really didn't need to get that because I'm really slower. I'm a lot slower. And if they hit me, that's pretty much it. Don't hit me, please don't hit me. Yeah. It's still so fun to be small for just a few seconds. And we're done. I think that's it too. Maybe one more track. Yeah, that was it. Oh, that one's about right at 13 minutes. Not bad, not bad. What's kind of funny in my version, the American version, the model or the victory animation for Peach and Bowser has changed, and I think the Japanese version, it actually shows her drinking the champagne, and same for Bowser, he drinks the champagne. Nintendo of America has a bad thing, or they have a censorship, strong censorship, a strong they censor anything that has to do with drinking. So we've got this goofy animation of her throwing the bottle up in the air, and I forget what Bowser does, but Peach isn't allowed to drink, and neither is Bowser, but whatever. It is what it is. And we're done with the 50cc. So on the next video, I will do the 100cc, graduate to it, finally. And then after the 100cc, we'll move on to the last one, which is the 150, and there's no mirror mode, thank goodness, because it would be really, really hard. But anyway, thanks for any of you that have stuck around and watched this video.